Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright's Trials and Tribulations. Today, we're loading a save, but we're also in the District Court Defendant Lobby. Mr. Falls, Eek! I'm sorry! I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up. Thanks! We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we gotta get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill the policewoman anyway? Maybe she wanted her last name. Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. Information, right. What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case of the zebra boy, that zebra boy on death row. He has a name, man. You could have also just said defendant. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. Except when I do. Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay, I trust you. That day 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. It gets repetitive. That picture, it reminds me of everything. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart. I mean, it did. It did fall apart. Fall apart any minute. So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years? Huh. Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one who could fall apart at any minute. It's true, I did. I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm pretty sure I was calling her Delilah. Again, Dahlia, right? Dahlia Hawthorne. Okay, so wait, what? So I'm assuming she's related to the policewoman. Yeah? Who's now dead. And then Melissa goes on to be Dahlia? Your girlfriend? Huh. Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name? Dahlia Hawthorne. Valerie's little sister. What? Are you serious? The girl. Let her go. That bridge been broken for that long? Actually, I guess we saw that in the intro, huh? Shut up. Come closer, and I'll kill her. Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Wait, hold the fuck on. 1 minute. I'm about to get angry. Again. Dog. You're what, 25? Something like that? Didn't they say the girl was 14? So you were dating a 14-year-old when you were 20? Hey, guess what? He's guilty. He should be in jail. Death row for all I care, too. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, game. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. Don't you look at me like that, you fucking creep. Double check. 25! Deceased as a 14? 20-year-olds have no reason to be going after a 14-year-old. I don't care what beliefs or where you live in this world. Fucking lock them up back on death row, please. Anyways, at first I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect your little sister, who a 20-year-old was going after when she was only 14, I completely understand why. Wrong. Not protect, sister. Valerie betrayed me. Betrayed us. What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping, too. A make-believe kidnapping? Dahlia, my girlfriend. My love. My teen angel. Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas and I feel like stabbing him. I do anything she say. Anything Dahlia says. Anything Dahlia says. Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah. Me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too. Valerie was in on it? Dahlia's family's rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. You're not very good at speaking, are you? We sent to her dad. Asked for $2 million diamond. Tell him to make exchange at Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie to make transfer because she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the $2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman! Oh my god, she's even wearing a goddamn high school backpack. Oh. I don't know. I'm glad he's on death row. So that's cool. At least he'll die one day. Preferably soon. There's way too many instances of this in Phoenix Wright for a court-based game, right? Ugh. Alright, that woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shoot me for real. Me and Dahlia. I was maybe she wasn't 14. Maybe I misread that earlier. Dahlia, she jumped in the river. Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyways, I blacked out. Being shot hurts, surprisingly. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me. Man, I don't believe you for multiple reasons. That man, Terry Fall, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below. I mean, maybe he didn't. Maybe you're a piece of shit too. I don't know. These 5 years, all I wonder is why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. Not why she killed her sister. I feel like that's... Okay, I guess she didn't technically kill her sister if the sister jumped into the river by herself. Kind of seems odd that the sister would commit suicide like that. Also, do they allow you to have that gold chain around your neck in jail? Pretty sure they confiscated that shit. It can be used as a weapon. So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yeah, but I forgot what she looked like. So I'd tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answers from her mouth. That's all. That's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one thing, zebra boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls. Where is it? Huh? Oh. Huh? Where's what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give that back the pups? Did the police take it? I don't know. Huh? You don't know? No, really, I don't know. It's gone with Dahlia. With Dahlia? Okay. That day on the bridge. Dahlia put it in backpack. Shh, now gone. With Dahlia gone forever. Okay, maybe. Okay, hear me out on this one. Maybe she lived in Eagle River. Maybe Melissa Foster didn't actually steal that name. Disappear with Dahlia? Huh? Wait a minute. You can come back in now. We're about ready to go. Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? Never found her. My sweet Dahlia. You never found her? Swallowed by the river. Gone. Dahlia, my teen angel. Take that ball and smack him in the head. Your teen angel. How old was she anyway? Just 14. 14? I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds. She plans a fake kidnapping, disappears into the river with a rock with 2 mil. Man, oh man, angels these days. Falls takes the fall, good. Gets a one-way ticket to death row, also good. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel or is she really a... It's time, kitten. It looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeves now. 19. I guess she was playing him, which, you know, honestly, kind of fine with, to be quite honest, seeing how he gets sent to, you know, to prison, where he belongs. But it looks like she killed her sister, maybe? The training wheels come off now, Mia. You got to strike while the iron's hot. That's one of my rules, remember it. Is one of your other rules is drink 17 cups of coffee during a trial? Or is that like a brother's rule? Can you be more specific? Now then, let's continue with the trial, Mr. Terrafalls. Witness, are you feeling better? Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best. You're a brave lady, eh? Not this again. I can understand the defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, try to pin the crime on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime, that is all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer, eh? Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next. Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of the motive? Yes, of course I do. I think... You're still acting as tame as a kitten. Mr. Armando, listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is a mark of a pro. Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that, you fucking creep. Excuse me, may I speak, Mr. Judge? Oh, of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you are. I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true. God. I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady, eh? It looks like this witness is a real professional. What do you mean? Look at the 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her. Click, lights right up. Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say. Melissa Foster's history. Okay. I was out of the country until a year before last. Until I entered college. I had never been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster. Objection! Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet! Somehow I have to tie her to this case. Alright. Well, Melissa, if that is your real name, it's probably not. Maybe it is, and Dahlia is not your real name, but press. So what country were you living in? Well, we were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed... It was a brutal civil war. She had to try to make her way back home alone. That doesn't really say where you were. Civil wars, honestly, are like kind of a thing that happens worldwide in a lot of different sort of places. Like, usually like developing places more or less, but you know, in developed places as well, it can happen, obviously. I mean, it's not that uncommon. I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification, which makes it easier for me to fake my identity. What kind of sob story is that? What do I do? Should I press forward for details? I guess? Am I gonna get penalized for this? Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in? Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country she was in and how many languages she may speak is irrelevant here. What we're here to evaluate is whether the witness has any connection to this case. I lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's where I could never have known Mr. Falls or Detective Hawthorne. Yes, I think we've established that point. Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you just stated to the official testimony, eh? Yes, please, Mr. Judge. Okay. You didn't know either person. Are you certain of that? Yeah. I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people. Oh, well, that can't be helped. Why is he just agreeing with everything that comes out of her goddamn mouth? The first time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct? Yeah, it was really was a coincidence. So, what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyways? I just love being outdoors, picnics, hikings, you know, that sort of thing. You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here and no train runs through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to. Well, I went there once with the club. Call it what? Didn't you just say you've never been there before? Objection! I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty, its cold, yet romantic gloominess. Kinda like Chronos. Stay away from me. I didn't know you were such a goth. Relatable. By the way, what's the name of your college? Prosecution objects to any question that involves the witness's private life. All that matters is that she is a material witness to this crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent. Oh, thank you. She's really gone too far. Miss Faye, you're treading on thin ice. Hardly say anything. Talk about sensitive. Goddamn snowflakes. Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. Well, that's... Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing. Oh, really? And why is that? The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It is highly possible that, at the time, the officers showed her this photo. Ah, that seems like a rather serious mistake. Ha, that's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book. That's not fair! That wicked inmate! I'll never be able to forget that horrible day! A grudge? Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death. Yes, that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seems rather forgetful, your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. Press harder, I guess. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What do you mean by that? Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification. Chronos can speak. He swears. Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification. Why? If I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me. That's true. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Falls' reputation keeps getting worse and worse. Dude's kind of already on death row, man. Your reputation can't really get much worse than that. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do about that last statement? I mean, I guess add to the testimony? Your Honor, what the witness just said now was tremendously important. Maybe. I'd like that be added to the official testimony. The prosecution has no objections. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove the point. Huh. No, that's not why Fair enough. A witness, if you would. My pleasure, Mr. Judge. Alright. Wearing a white scarf. What do you mean by lucky? Well, it's February now. Well, everyone's wearing scarves. Brad accidentally wore a white scarf like his. Then yourself might have been killed. Would have probably saved us another trial. That would have been a terrible loss for this world. Huh, looks like you pressed too hard this time, kitten. Mr. Armando, fuck you too, buddy. Keep looking around you and you're going to lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk. Thanks for the help, dog. You knew about the incident, but you weren't out of the country until the year before last. Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about his whole history. So you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right? Yeah. Can't let her get away with these lies! Listen to me, she's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow, you're just going to have to get her to show the court her true self. Back in the beginning? Okay, so we probably... Here, probably. That's not white, right? Like, I know sometimes shading your colors can get off in video games. And, you know, you can lose some of your color vision as you grow older, for sure. The last color vision I took was... Oh shit, 5 years ago at this point? Oh my god, 5 years ago at this point. Okay, so it's been some time, but I aced it! And I had really good color vision. It's blue, right? It's blue, Dabba Diba. It's not white. So like... I present that here? I got like half health. The hell is that? Wait, it's gone. Oh, that's weird. There was like a little glitch thing above the... It was like green? Oh, it was a butterfly, wasn't it? Oh, you're not colorblind, Chronos? Those are clearly blue. Shut up. It was like a little thing popping up above the yeah, whatever. This isn't white. So, music stopped. Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification. Ah, are you talking about this scarf right here, eh? Yes, that's it, the scarf the policewoman was wearing. I got her now, just don't mess up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. White? This scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me. Oh! Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. Not surprising that she mistook it for white. Sorry, but this time, not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf. Yes, but what's its significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but there's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why it was white? Oh, come on. That she knew had the note? Wait, what? Talk to Dahlia? Did I see that earlier? Okay. Witness, have you ever seen this note? Note? No, never. It's a top secret evidence. There's no reason for you that you would have. Huh, I wonder about that. Oh, what do you mean? This note shows Mr. Falls' instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It's true, wear white scarf for identification. White scarf? Ugh! Witness, you knew what this note said. And it's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Ms. Foster? No! Order in the court. Miss Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation. I have none! That'd be hilarious. I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Did you say one more person? That's right, a person no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yep! Chronos figured it out before we came in here. The third person that knew the contents of this note was... I mean... It's gotta be this one, right? Yeah? Yeah? That's a lot of damage. And that person is... Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? I never had that name before. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There's her name, right there. What is? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne. Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. The dead? Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? You don't mean... Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls. You said she was killed, but was she really? What are you implying? Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off the Dusky Bridge and was lost into the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. The fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old, 5 years ago. If she was still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster? I believe that's the same age as you. Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, are you saying? Are you not? You're not saying. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Huh, nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. But unless you can tie up all the loose ends together, you're not nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist. I understand. I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. But that's gonna be next time. Thanks for watching, I will see you all then. Bye.